Hi again, it's me. Today we'll be throwing our League 1 and League 2 matchday 38 predictions, the midweek prediction. It's one of the last midweeks of the season, and who is hyped for this? I target today, I like to get is at least 4 out today. I remember I would like to get at least 200 subs before the EFL season ends in April. So, fingers crossed. So, make sure you subscribe. Yep, starting with the first game. Derby against Reading now. Derby climbed up to third. Frankly, I think it's second. It's second. And Reading are... But they lost Wickham 2-1 on Saturday quite late. So I'd like to see how it goes, really. But I think that Derby will beat Reading here. But last time I met, Reading beat Derby 1-0 after, and it was their first home game before their protest against at the Elm Park at their home stadium. So I really think it'll be 3-2 to Derby. And then the Carlisle against Barnsley now. Who would have thought I'll be saying this? Barnsley getting smashed. That should be a championship, Barnsley, like 2 seasons ago. But no, it's this season. Barnsley losing 5-1 to Lincoln. 5-1 to Lincoln. That is probably the most insane game I've witnessed. All shocks. But Lincoln will kind of inform that right now. So, and Carlisle, sorry to say, I got your prediction spot on. I'm so sorry, Carlisle, but I'm sorry, Carlisle, but I reckon you're going to lose again. But you're going to throw probably a fantastic fight. 4-3 Barnsley. And into Lincoln against Cambridge now. Cambridge, they were okay against Northampton with their new manager. And Lincoln tolerated Barnsley 5-1, just like I said like a second ago. I like to be honest, this is only a game to watch, really. I think that Lincoln will beat Cambridge 2-1, and I think they could be a playoff team to look up for in the playoffs, or in the playoff picture. And into Portsmouth against Burton now. Coming again to watch, really. Yeah, last time we met, Portsmouth beat Burton. Don't know what the score was, but I know Portsmouth beat Burton. And I really think they're going to smash Burton. Burton, they ain't looking good, really. They could be going down this season. I think they could. I think 4-1 to Portsmouth. And into Fleetwood against Bristol Rovers now. Fleetwood, they could actually be throwing a Great Escape joint with Cheltenham. But Cheltenham aren't 1 in 5, so ain't. So could Fleetwood be a team to survive instead of Cheltenham? But as Bristol Rovers after getting smashed 3-0 by Derby. But I think that Bristol Rovers will actually be a good team to watch. I think they'll beat Fleetwood here only just 2-1 Bristol Rovers. And into Leyton Orient against Port Vale now. Going to go to watch, really. Yep, last time I met, Leyton Orient only just beat Port Vale 1-0. And they had 3 coaches that time, Port Vale had. And they were just entered the relegation scrap after that game. So it's something going to watch, really. I'm thinking 2-0 Leyton Orient. Leyton Orient will be back 20 ways after pathetic 2 1-0 losses in a row. And into Northampton against Blackpool now. Coming a good game to watch, really. Last time I met, Northampton beat Blackpool 2-1 to enter themselves to the top half of the table for the first time in that season. Any rounds to go, really? I really think it's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a good fight, really. I'm thinking 1-1, but Sam Alskins will be the goal scorer for Northampton on that game. And then the Shrewsbury against Exeter now. Going to go into a watch, really. Yeah, but it's kind of a relegation tussle, but Shrewsbury's on top of it, Exeter's on top of it, so it's like a top clash in a relegation tussle. They're at the top of that relegation pile, but quite far behind. We're like 6 or 5 points off it, or like 8, who knows. But I think it's going to be a boring 1-1 draw. Not entertaining, I think it'll be boring. And into Wickham against Wigan now, W against W. Last time we met, I think Wigan beat Wickham. Yep, something we're going to watch really. But Wickham will only just beat Wigan 1-0 Wickham. And into League 2 now, we're probably a good game to watch really. Wrexham take on Harrogate now. This is going to go into a watch really. Last time I met, Wrexham were 2-0 up, and Harrogate letting 2 goals back to make it 2-2 at the Harrogate Stadium. And it was on a Tuesday night, so yeah, that was when Harrogate Town was probably the dark horse, but now they're just acting like the falling down table. I think it was the 9-2 that set them off. But I reckon it's going to be 4-2 to Wrexham. And then just winning against Accrington now. Accrington losing 3-0 to Bradford after their first game without Jack Coleman. It's going to get worse and worse because he was just sacked Jack Coleman, who was there for 10 years, a decade. Well, yeah, it's only a game to watch, really. Swindon, they've lost 3-2 to Mansfield, but they actually scored 2. Quite good for Swindon, really. So, yeah, they can do it at these days, but they just lost by 1 goal by a big team, Mansfield. But I think they'll beat Accrington 3-1 Swindon. And to Bradford against Forest Green now. Both teams on a bit of form, but Bradford's on the better form. 13 points in the last 5 for Bradford. Brilliant for Bradford. And yeah, unfortunately beaten Walsall 2-0. That is their 5th clean sheet win of the season for Forest Green. And be honest, they could be throwing a great escape. But anyway, but Saturday is going to be the game where you all find out what will happen on that day between Forest and Sutton. And yeah, it's something again to watch really. I'm thinking there's going to be both teams having a massive fight. Toto! And into Walsall against Barrow now. Something again to watch really. Yep, last time I met, Barrow beated Walsall 2-0 to get themselves jumping up to the top 4. And yep, they could still do it after winning 2 games in a row, beating Gillingham 2-0 and beating Colchester 2-0. And they're both opponents actually had to have long journeys, but Colchester had to go like, or like, yeah, they were like here, and Barrow's there. Like, who knows? Well, I reckon that Barrow is going to throw a good fight, but Walsall will actually throw a good fight after going a little bit easy on Forest Green, losing 2-0. But I'm going to watch really. I'm thinking it's going to be a 2-2 draw. Probably a good fight between them two. And then the Crew against Sutton now. So we're going to watch really. Yep, last time they met, it was a 1-1 draw. And yep, Crew are probably struggling-ish at this rate. Because they lost 2-0 to Doncaster. Top relegation scrappers, Doncaster. And now Doncaster have now overtaken Salford. Ain't looking good for Crew because promotion could be fading away for them. And they might actually enter a new Well, that's something we're going to watch really. Sutton will probably throw a massive fight. But I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. And then moving on to a big clash in the playoffs. 8th against 7th. AFC Wimbledon take on Gillingham now. I remember this was the matchday 1 of last season, AFC Wimbledon Gillingham. And you would not believe what I put it. 6-1 to Gillingham. Because AFC Wimbledon did not get a single win in 2022 in that year. And it was their first game in League 2 for a while for Gillingham and AFC Wimbledon. So, yeah. Well, times have changed because both teams are fighting for playoffs. And they're about to go really. Yeah, last season both teams were actually around the bottom part of the table. But now, it's a game. I think it'll be very tight. I'm thinking a 3-2 win to AFC Wimbledon. And then to Crawley against Notts County now. One team who is on form, 12 points in the last 5. And that's Crawley. And the other team, Notts County, losing 4 in a row. They haven't lost 5 in a row in quite some time. But I really think it's going to happen here. I'm thinking 1-0 to Crawley. And to the 8 o'clock kickoffs now. On the Tuesday night, Bolton against Oxford now. 5th versus 7th. Going to be a game to watch, really. It's going to be on Sky. I might watch it, or I might not watch the Let's Talk special. But it's going to be a game to watch, really. I think that Bolton will only just narrow it at the end. 2-1 to Bolton. I remember the last time it was a 0-0. And then to the Wednesday night game, Peterborough against Stevenage now. This is a playoff clash, 4th against 6th. If Oxford win, it'll be 4th against 7th, but who knows or what will happen. Or it just could be 5th against 6th or 5th against 7th, but who knows. But it's something game to watch, really. I'm really thinking Stevenage hasn't scored a goal in the last 3 hours of football, so I don't think it's going to go like 4 hours and 30 minutes. 2-0 to Peterborough. And then to the Thursday night game, Salford against Stockport now. At that time, it'll be 20th versus 4th, as Stockport is going to be falling down to 4th, because I have a feeling Wrexham and MK Dons are both going to win. And I think that Stockport will also come with a win after Salford losing 3-1. And Stockport won at the very end, 1-0 at the very end against Newport. What revenge that was, really. And I'm really thinking that Stockport will return to winning ways. 2-1 to Stockport. And here are the rest of our results right here. And if you this video, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you guys later. Bye!